knock like I usually do so that you get the hint. And when you open the door before someone sees me in the hallway.
There you are. Don't look so surprised, let me in. What? Oh no, don't give me that look. You look like I just committed treason by standing in your doorway. Well, I suppose you're right. You could be committing treason by being with the Queen's daughter, but I'd pardon you. If I had the power to pardon you. That lies more with my mother, but I'm the one who came here, so it's not on you. What did you expect? Me to climb through your window this time? I considered it, but I figured this would be less noticeable. Last thing we need is the guards outside to see me climbing up the tower. That would raise a lot more questions than me walking around the halls at night. I'm very good at excuses. Although I'm sure it would have impressed you. To see me valiantly climbing up the vines, reaching your stone window, beckoning you with my beautiful voice. What's with you tonight? Well, you're awfully quiet. Are you worried someone saw me on the way here? I promise you no one saw me. I was sure everyone was asleep. I was very sneaky on my way over. I'm actually quite impressed with myself. Not to mention, I've lived in this castle since I was a little girl. I know every nook and cranny. Even some secret passageways that I'm pretty sure my mother forgot about. Anyways, my lady-in-waiting left hours ago. The corridor guards change shifts about every 20 minutes or so I figured Of course I planned this. You should know by now that if I'm sneaking into your room, I'm going to do it properly. And very efficiently, if I might add. Besides, you look very cute when you're surprised. It's very endearing. Oh, come now. You're the bravest knight in the kingdom, aren't you? Do you really blush that easily? Oh, now you really are cute. Of all the things that you've faced, it's really the most terrifying thing in the world, a princess standing in your room. I suppose it is. Now come and sit down with me. Oh. And that's an order. You know I love ordering you around. Out of jokes, of course. Tonight, I am merely just a person, not a princess. It's just me, visiting just you. All joking orders aside. Although I secretly do think you like me ordering you around. I tease. This is much better, isn't it? I think it's much more comfortable than just you standing there like a statue. feels much more cozy sitting on your bed. I think this is the only second time I've sat on your bed. Do you remember the first? You were so nervous you practically pushed me out of your room. That was until I demanded that I stay. There's no need to be so proper all the time. And I'm glad that you enjoy my company, nonetheless. I knew it was meant to be the first time I saw you. Do you remember? With the look on your face, I'm assuming you do. You wouldn't even look directly at me. Every time I spoke to you, you stared at the floor like it was the most fascinating thing in the world. I found it so adorable. And I don't quite know. I found it endearing how you couldn't even raise your eyes to gaze at me. But now look at us. I'm sneaking into your room in the middle of the night. If my mother found out, she'd faint on the spot. I could only imagine. But I can't help it. I wanted to see you. I always do. Life in the palace can be exhausting. Everyone's always watching and judging every word I say, every step I take, what I wear, who I speak to, who I smile at. It's like living inside a glass cage. Everything I do is in preparation of becoming queen. So therefore, every move and every word, it means something. It holds so much weight. But when I'm with you, it feels different. Despite your nerves in the beginning, you treat me like a person. Not just the title, the queen's daughter, the princess. Just me. Well, mostly. You still insist on calling me Your Highness half the time, which I'm still rather angry about. Although I suppose it would be rather odd of you to call me by my name in front of everyone. I guess you must adhere to some rules some of the time. But not while we're alone. Speaking of which, I do think I heard you say Your Highness when I first came through the door. Would you like to correct that? Good night. You are capable of learning. Oh, you know I jest. Although I must admit, there's another reason I came tonight. No, it's... something happened earlier today. Nothing that involved my safety, mind you, before you start asking. My mother had a council meeting, and afterwards, she started discussing potential alliances. Marriage alliances, specifically. Nobles. All different royals from neighboring kingdoms. political arrangements. All very proper, all very strategic, all very not what I want. Because the whole time she was talking, I couldn't stop thinking about you. I know we had no plan for this. It was more take it as it comes. We knew this would be difficult from the start, a princess and a knight. Sort of stories that people whisper about. Not something that actually happens. Or if it does, it never sees the light of day. If anyone discovered this, well, I'm sure the royal advisors would have many opinions. But tonight I don't care. Because right now, in this moment, I'm exactly where I want to be. With the one person in the castle who makes me feel safe. In my heart. May I sit closer? Thank you. See? The world didn't end. And your hand feels perfect in mine. Oh, you're blushing. Oh, yes, you are. Don't lie to me. A knight lying to a princess. I can see it clear as day in the firelight. The fearless knight, defeated by my proximity. Should I move away? No? I didn't think so. Tell me something. When you stand outside my chamber every night, when you guard the doors, do you ever feel it too? That strange pull. Like there's something you're not supposed to want, but you do anyway. Because I do. And every time I see you, I know I shouldn't. I know we shouldn't be doing this, but I'm glad you opened the door tonight. Because otherwise I might have to climb through the window after all. And that would have been terribly undignified for a princess. Not that I really care, but I'm sure others would think it rather undignified. Though I suppose if anyone were going to see me like that, I wouldn't mind it being you. Me covered in grime and whatever else is on the castle walls. Hey. Look at me for a moment. Instead of stealing glances. There you are. Good. Well, want to remember this. The way your chin sits so neatly in my hand, like it's meant to be there. This might be the first time you looked at me this way. And I don't know, it feels special tonight. I purely don't feel like your princess, not someone you're sworn to protect. Not any of those titles or things. I feel someone like you. I feel normal. Just two people that care about each other. May I try something? Well, I'm asking you, it's not an order. May I try something? Just once. I always wondered what it would be like to kiss the bravest knight in the kingdom. May I? I'll take your nod as a yes. Well, that answered that question rather nicely. You're still blushing. I do think that colour rather suits you. I guess the question is, can I ask for another? As the princess, I can ask for anything. Now be careful there, brave knight. You may not want to give me that power just yet.